Good evening, and welcome to the season finale of Shhh Productions Vintage Radio Hour's third season. Our collaboration, now grown to almost 90 fantastic performers and technicians from across the country and beyond, revisits the legacy of audio entertainment that harkens back to the golden days of radio to bring you a Halloween-themed collection of 12 shows filled with laughs, suspense, fear, and maybe a little murder. The upcoming show, The Violin, originally airing in 1934, features the vocal talents of Michele Bailey, Thia Stephan, Mark Beauchamp, Lorelei Moore, Brian Biller, Rick Clark, David Tull, Courtney Seiberling, Geoff Nelson, and Nick Martin, actors from Ohio, New York, England, California, and Kentucky. This ghostly offering spans multiple generations to show that lust and deceit ultimately result in someone having to pay the piper, or the fiddler in this case. Now, shh.
That's it. Make it nice and dark. Sitting in the gloom is the way to hear our perky tales. Now, draw up to the fire and gaze into the embers. Gaze into them deep, and soon you will see a noble castle in England as it was 200 years ago. Soon, in a room in that castle, you'll see a perky woman with hard and selfish eyes, and you will hear the story of the violin. The violin!
Come in, Signor Tarso. Oh, it's only you, Kate.
Yes, my lady.
I thought your knock was that of Tarso. Did you not deliver to him my message?
Yes, my lady. He will be here presently.
He takes his time.
He seemed reluctant to accept your invitation.
Reluctant? What manner of man is this Italian player of the violin who strives always to avoid me? Kate, am I growing so old and ugly this man should shun my presence?
You are very beautiful, my lady. Methinks Signor Tarso does not wish to be alone with you that much because he fears that beauty.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps he is one of those gentlemen with strict scruples who does not wish to forget that he is my husband's friend and guest.
You have made other men forget such scruples, my lady.
Well, why not? When one is married to a fool who spends his days at the chase and his nights at the gaming tables, one must seek amusement. You know how often I find it.
My lady is very clever, and my lord, her husband, very trusting.
Stupid would be a better word. But never has he introduced such a man like this Italian to our house before. Is he not handsome, Kate?
Signor Tarso is the very picture of good looks, my lady.
And handsome men are rare, almost as rare as men with scruples. If it is a sense of honour that makes the signor so aloof, he must be taught, for it denies him much.
That's good, Tarso.
It's fine, yes, my lord.
He's coming.
I heard. That idiot's bringing my husband with him.
Here we are, Tarso. May we enter your nest, my little bird?
Bird. Of course, my lord. Come in and welcome.
Greetings, Nell, my sweet wife. Your serving wench said you had a wish to hear the music of friend Tarso. I have brought him to you, violin and all.
It was good of you to accompany him, my lord. You are ever so busy with other interests. I did not include you in my invitation.
I understand, my dear, but Tarso accused me of neglecting thee, so I'm here at his insistence.
I see.
Come in, friend Tarso. Don't linger in the hall.
Thank you, my lord God.
Greetings, Signor.
My respects to you, my lady.
I wish to hear the music of your violin. Will you play?
It would be a privilege and a pleasure.
Mind you make your music lively, Tarso. Give us none of your wishy-washy southern love songs.
On the contrary, my lord. The romantic airs of Signor's native land are what I wish to hear.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to listen then.
Why? I'll not be offended if you return to your game. I fancy there is a game in progress below stairs.
Aye, and for rousing stakes, it nearly broke my heart to leave.
Well, if you really do not mind, my dear.
Lord, you will not leave us.
Of course he will.
But please.
Signor Tasso, you insisted my husband come hither with you because you think that he neglects me. That is not so. I like music, he likes cards. He likes many friends around him. I prefer one. Must one of us mold our nature to the other?
Truly said, sweet Nell. We, friend Tasso, are one wedded pair who understand one another, each serenely trusting in the other's love and virtue. An exceptional couple. Isn't that so, my dear?
You are always right, my lord.
And I am lucky to have such a wife. Well, I leave you two now.
Wait, I return to the tables with you.
Signor?
Why?
It must be. It is not proper. I remain with my lady while her husband is away.
Nonsense, nonsense. That's some of your foreign ideas, my boy. You Italians might have reason to distrust and guard your women, but not the Englishmen. Stay and regale her ears with sentimental music, Tasso. I will return to my game.
Won't you be seated, Signor?
I thank you.
Not so far away from me. Here is a softer chair.
I find this one very comfortable.
Then I shall move. Here, I will recline on this couch by your side.
As my lady wish.
You may go, Kate, and close the door.
No, Signor, it is not right for you and me to be in here behind the closed doors.
You heard my husband's views. He has perfect trust in you and me. Go, Kate.
Yes, my lady.
There. Are you so filled with scruples, Signor, because you do not trust yourself?
I trust myself completely, Signora. You wish me to play for you?
Yes, a love song.
Very well.
You leave my side.
You will like the music better if it comes to you from a distance.
Whence it comes from doesn't matter if you play your love song to me.
I play a love song for you.
You are very different from other men I have known, Signor.
I am a simple gentleman, Signora. If I lack the graces of other men of your acquaintance, it is my misfortune.
Yes, your misfortune. Oh, what a beautiful melody. Still, it is not as beautiful as the emotion it sings of. Do you agree, Signor?
I agree. Love is the most wonderful of all the God's gifts to man.
A man who brings such music from those strings must love the very name of love.
I love the beautiful in love.
Can there be aught in love but beauty?
Yes, there can be baseness and dishonor.
Baseness and dishonor are but words to deny the foolish happiness. Are you foolish, Signor Tasso, or are you merely cautious?
I don't understand.
I mean, if you loved a lady, a married lady, let's say, would you not forget such childish things as scruples if you could enjoy her love in secret, secure from her husband's wrath?
No, I could not.
You have ceased playing?
With your permission, I will rejoin your husband and your friends.
So soon?
If you permit, please.
Signor Tasso, am I unpleasing to your eyes?
You are very beautiful.
Then what manner of man are you who forever shuns my company?
Signor, I beg your permission to leave.
And I'll not give it to you.
Then I must go without it.
You do not dare.
You force me to dare. Yes, you force me now to say that which will mean we will never meet again. Your husband, my friend, may be blind to your real nature, but to me it has been plain since we first met
What do you mean?
that you are a bad woman.
You dare!
Do you not think I've sensed your practice of always trying to be alone with me? I am no conceited fool who thinks it is because you love me. You do not know the meaning of love. If I were not to hear you would seek some other man, I want not a cheaper thing as you. I want not such a vile dishonor. That is all I have to say. That is all I have to say. I go, Signora.
Oh no, you don't go until I show you how I repay such insults.
Why do you tear your dress?
To teach you the worth of that honor you just flung at my feet. Help! Help! Gordon!
Why do you cry out for your husband?
So you can tell him your story and I can tell him mine. Gordon! Gentlemen, help!
What is it?
Why does my lady scream?
Nell, what is it?
What do you mean to do?
You shall soon see. Help! Help!
Nell, what have we here?
Her gown!
Tasso?
Your friend attempted to dishonor me.
No,
Tasso?
I swear, no.
He seized me in his arms. See how he tore my dress?
He lies.
So this is how you repay my friendship?
Signor, I beg you, hear me.
I hear not from you but a gasp of death.
No, sheath your sword.
I sheathed it in your body.
Oh!
Your blade struck true. Our honor is avenged, my lord.
You haven't killed me, who I think was a friend.
I killed you for the dog ye are.
For your insult to an honest woman.
But brethren, enough remains to curse you both. Oh, dear God, wise as you are just, hear the grand prayer I send to you now. Though my body soon return to dust, let my soul, my spirit still live on to punish those who kill me.
Silence him. Pull forth your sword and plunge it into his chest again.
Hey! One cannot strike a dying man who prays to God.
It would be a useless gesture, for a second trust is not needed. Though you fear my prayer, listen what it is. You wished I played for you a love song. Well, I pray I will play a love song for you from beyond the grave. A song that will bring you to your death, to many deaths. For you will live again in the women of your wicked blood. And to them also I will play a song of love and the death, and to them also...
Stop him, Gordon!
Be still!
No! And in the end for you, Lord Gordon, my friend, only in name. I pray my music will bring your proud name to a dishonorable end. A dishonorable end such as you have brought to mind. That is my curse, my dying prayer. Dear God of justice, answer.
What was that?
That violin.
No one stands near it. It seemed a finger plucked its string.
Tasso, forgive. Withdraw your prayer, your curse.
Tasso?
He is dead.
And now, 2 centuries later, our tale of the violin goes on.
Good heavens, in this supposedly enlightened year of 1939, you can't possibly believe in that whole Gordon curse.
It's perfectly ridiculous, Dr. Matthews. One cannot call something that has consistently come true for 200 years ridiculous.
Oh, I admit there are some queer chapters in my family's history, but I don't believe anything supernatural is the cause.
If that old curse really plagues the Gordons, why is it only isolated members of the family? And why should Frederick and I be afraid of it?
Those portraits before you should be your answer.
You think Tarso's curse only strikes those who bear a strong resemblance to Lady Nell and her husband.
That point has been well proven. Compare your grandmother's portrait with Lady Nell's, and that of her father with Lady Nell's husband. All four met violent and disgraceful deaths, as though in answer to the Italian's prayer. You and Anne are third cousins. She is the last of Lady Nell's line, and you are the last of Lord Gordon's. I'm certainly terrified for you both, because you have returned to this castle tonight as man and wife.
I see. Hated blood, reunited, and all that sort of thing.
What a splendid reception you proved to be for people on their honeymoon. We didn't expect you to approve of our elopement, but we never dreamed you'd try to frighten us with this wild boogie tale when we told you about it.
My dear children, I've been a second father to you. If you do not respect my fears, then please humor them. Perhaps the thing I fear only exists in this castle. Leave it. Now, tonight, I beg you. Don't try to live within these walls where Tarso met his death.
Oh, rot!
Naturally, we're going to live here.
It's our home, and always has been. If any ghosts lurk about here, then I've never seen them, and neither has anybody else. Oh, forget it, Doctor. Let's go back to the drawing room and find ourselves a drink.
Yes, come on.
No, thank you. Since you won't listen to me, I'm going home. Good night.
Well, he certainly made this a cheerful homecoming.
We expected such stodgy old people as Dr. Matthews to hold up their hands in fear and horror when they learned about our marriage. Tradition is very dear to them, especially when it concerns the supernatural.
The Gordon curse. Bah! Silly rot.
You really are like that old painting of Gordon, Fred.
And you might have posed for that portrait of Lady Nell. The only difference is in the costume.
I wonder if there is such a thing as reincarnation.
If it is true, then in our case, we have a lot to make amends for. He was a stupid blighter, and she was... well, one doesn't mention her sort in mixed company.
And we're the last of the blood reunited. Frederick, is that... It's gone. To finish our movie.
Darling, you're not beginning to imagine things because of Dr. Matthews' warning, are you?
No, of course not. Let's get out of here. Wait, Frederick!
What is it?
Listen.
To what? I don't hear anything.
It seems I hear the music of a violin. I know, I heard it, Frederick.
No, you imagined it.
That's what I thought. There's no one
here that could be playing the instrument.
You don't think I heard the violin of Tarso?
Tarso's been dead for 200 years.
I know, I'm a fool. This is the 20th century. I promise I will not worry any more about his ghostly violin.
Good girl. Suppose we go back to the house now, eh?
Oh, no, it's pretty out here in the garden, but would you fetch me a wrap?
Of course. And don't listen to any spooky music while I'm gone.
I won't. Hurry back, dear.
I will.
Frederick! Frederick, come back. I hear the music.
The lady does not care for music.
Who are you? Why do you play that violin?
I play a love song to you.
A love song? To me?
It is my answer to all of your questions, all of your fears, all of your doubts. Do you not find my love song beautiful?
Very beautiful.
Really, it is not as beautiful as the emotion that it sings of.
Love is the most wonderful of God's gifts.
Then music will make you love the very name of love.
Oh, I only love the beautiful in love.
Can there be anything in love but beauty?
Love can be baseless and dishonor.
They are only words to deny the foolish happiness.
I do not understand you.
If your heart was to love another man, would you not forget such childish things as scruples and enjoy that love in secret?
What? What are you doing to me? You weave some spell over my brain.
I am playing to you a love song, Lady Nell.
Lady Nell?
Anne! Oh, Anne!
Anne, that's my name, not Nell. But is it?
Lord Gordon, your husband comes. Since you and I must love in a secret, I will leave you now.
Lord Gordon?
Anne, dear.
Remember, we must enjoy our love in a secret, for that was your way. Farewell.
Anne! Oh, why don't you answer me? Anne!
Here I am.
Ooh. Who are you talking to here?
No one.
I thought I heard your voice and that of a man.
There was no man here.
Anne, what's the matter with you? You seem dazed.
I'm all right.
You don't look it.
Frederick!
What?
Can't you hear it this time?
Hear what?
The music of a love song played on a violin.
Your wife is a lover? Why, that's absurd. In the Lord's name, what has happened to you the past few months?
Enough to convince even a blinder fool than I. It began the night after we returned for our honeymoon. The night after you tried to frighten me with an old wives' tale of a curse. The only curse I'm afraid of is the one I married. Anne and I were sitting in the garden when she made a flimsy excuse to get rid of me. When I came back, I heard voices, hers and that of a man. But when I reached her, the man was gone, and she denied anyone had been there. That was my first inclination. A dozen times since I've had similar experiences, and now she sneaks away from the castle for several hours at a time. She sneaks away to see her lover.
I don't believe that, boy. Anne's not the sort to take
She is! You once made me try to believe she was the reincarnation of Lady Nell. Maybe you were right, for Anne has the same vile nature.
No matter what you suspect, you cannot be sure.
I mean to be sure. Tonight, when she leaves the house, I mean to follow. Over these past 3 months, I've lived in hell. I'll follow her tonight, and if I find what I suspect, I mean to kill.
Don't be a fool. Would you destroy yourself as well as her by wanton murder?
But the law won't hang a man who is upholding the honor of his name. I will kill them both and go scot-free.
Remember the history of Lord Gordon, who killed for the honor of his name. Remember the mistake he made and the punishment that followed?
I'll make no mistake. Let me go.
Rick.
Let me go. Let me go, I say. Let me go.
Boy!
I have a pistol in my pocket. Tonight I'll kill them both and go scot-free.
Frederick, no! Come back, I beg you! Palmer!
Yes, Dr. Matthews. What is wrong, sir?
I want you to follow him at once. Don't let him out of your sight, and have the first constable that you meet place him under arrest.
Under arrest?
Yes, for having a pistol in his possession illegally. I'll take the full responsibility. Hurry! I must find Lady Anne and warn her.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir.
God help them both. Nothing may save them now. One cannot fight a dead man's curse.
You like the love song that I play for you, my lady?
Your music has become the only thing I live for. Yet how unhappy it has made me.
Unhappy?
Because I cannot hear it except during the few moments I see you alone each night here in the garden.
Oh, you have made me ashamed.
I love you with all my heart and soul, and yet you've never even kissed me.
Soon I shall kiss you.
Why should I beg for your love? 3 short months ago, I adored the man I married.
You had not met me 3 months ago.
Yet it seemed I knew you a long, long time ago.
Does it seem so?
Yes. What are you that has cast this spell upon me? There's something terrible, something unnatural about the way you rule my mind. Why don't you tell me who you are?
So we agree. I am a masquerader.
Do you always wear that costume, always masquerading?
Soon the masquerade will end, signora. Soon my violin will rest.
And soon you'll hold me in your arms. Hold me now. Give me just one single kiss to ease the ache that is in my heart.
Would you want that kiss in a secret?
It's our only way.
Now my arm is open for you. I will give you the keys.
What if someone is spying?
You love me, and you must follow me like I once followed honor.
Yes, I love you. Take me in your arms. Kiss me on the lips.
The first kiss. And the last.
Your lips are as cold as death.
And my arms as strong as the grave.
Frederick!
I knew I'd find you with a man!
Put down that gun!
Don't try to leave his arms, you haven't time!
He's going to shoot! Let me go!
Spirit has lived on to punish.
I know you now. You're Torso!
Frederick! Frederick!
Come on, Doctor, you have found me too late. I have killed them both. Oh, you can have it now. I knew you were after me with those policemen, Doctor, but you're too late. Arrest me if you will. A court will free me again. The law doesn't punish men who kill for honor. Look at my wife. Her guilt is proven. There she lies with her lover as they fell.
Frederick, you're mad. Only Anne is lying there.
Where's this lover you speak of?
Why, he isn't there. I shot them both. They fell together.
Only a woman lies dead upon the ground. You've got to show a jury you found her with her lover.
But I saw him! I shot him! My pistol almost touched his body! It was impossible to miss! I saw him fall! I killed for my honor!
If you can convince a court that that's your belief, they may send you to a madhouse instead of the gallows. Come along.
The curse. The curse has reached its end.
Dr. Matthews.
Yes, Frederick.
I think I hear the music of a violin.
Thank you to our wonderful performers, our brilliant production manager, Tori Perdue, our prolific composer, Chris Sanchez, and all others who helped make this season happen, including you, our audience. We hope you enjoyed the show and the season. We have certainly enjoyed entertaining you. We've already started planning season 4, which keeps the same mission, to transport you back to the days when families would gather around their radios, let their imaginations take over, and laugh and scream together. Be sure to spread the word, share our updates, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great old-fashioned storytelling. We do have a special one-time holiday treat scheduled for December 17th, so mark your calendars for Shhh Productions' Vintage Radio Hours presentation of A Christmas Carol. Until then, be safe and shh.